Welcome, Horrorble People, to the Horrorble Opinions video Gamecast play. As always, I'm your horrible host who's ready to go up in flames, Kenny.
I'm Daniel.
Hey, I'm Ryan. And we have special guest.
I'm a coconut Kim.
Yay!
Yay!
Not just Kim this time.
Not just Kim this time. We promise little to no butt stuff. I know Kim likes the butt stuff, but today, no butt stuff. Maybe later.
We'll see what happens. Little background for all of you. You are all humans. You exist in this world. You do not have superpowers. And you have varying human abilities. According to Daniel, that means you can not do some things like, I don't know, buy your own groceries.
Talk to strangers.
Talk to strangers or not have strangers talk to you.
I can do it. It's just difficult, you know?
It's fine. All right. It is late July, hot and humid. The perfect time for a float trip reunion with your friends. It's been a couple years since the incident made you all part ways for a while, but as the saying goes, time heals all wounds, or maybe it incubates infections. Who's to say? Could you please introduce your two characters? We'll start with Kim.
Wah, wah. Okay. Tess, Miss Tess. First name Tess, last name Tickle. And I am a...
No, we're the ones who are supposed to go,
and my occupation is a social media influencer.
And what's your traumatic flaw?
It's panic time. So what does that mean?
Traumatic flaws. I've given you the key phrase, and panic time means whatever it means to you. You decide what that looks like, how it works. We'll find out when it happens. What's your backup character?
My backup character's name is Lily Kalani, and her occupation is a prankster, and my traumatic flaw is a lost soul.
Kenny, who are your characters?
My characters are Delbert McClintock, occupation, weirdo, traumatic flaw, documenter. You'll find out. Second character, Richard Warlock. You can call him Dick, not to his face. Occupation, bookworm. Traumatic flaw, lost soul.
Beautiful. Daniel.
Jimothy Littleman, no job. Flaw is dead weight. And the other one is Karn Cherry. Occupation, he's a model. Flaw is vanity.
Very good. All your characters. You had a falling out a couple years ago, but now you've reached out to each other through social media, through the Facebook, the whatever you kids are using these days. You've reconnected. Past now under the bridge, and your group of friends is going to go on a float trip, just like old times. And what luck! The Red Raven River, closed since the 1980s, has reopened this year and is advertising a smooth and scenic 8-mile float. One of you called the company that is leasing that portion of the river and providing the equipment to help you on your float trip. However, the owners are a bit quirky and refuse to make any reservations through the phone. They insisted on doing things the old-fashioned way and seeing you face to face. Which one of your characters went down to talk to them? One character from each of you, please. Starting with Kim.
Oh, yes. Testicle.
Testicles going down. Kenny?
Delbert McClintock.
Delbert McClintock. Daniel?
Jimothy.
Oh, our sweet, sweet summer child, Jimothy. You find yourself at Akula's family rafting company cabin office. The three of you stand outside a large, newly constructed wooden cabin. You can hear the sounds of moving water, which is the beginning of the Red Raven River about 50 feet away from you. If you look through the trees, or if you were even to walk over, you could easily spot this massive spring just spilling out water from underneath a overhang of rock, which is sitting near the base of a bluff. There's a newly printed sign nearby that boasts the spring is discharging about 1,000 cubic feet of water a second to feed this river. Few dragonflies are darting around your heads before shooting up over the roof of the cabin. You walk inside, notice the name of the business carved in the large table before you, Akula's Family Rafting Company, and sitting behind the desk is a pale, thin, blonde woman, looks around mid-20s. Her name tag clipped to her shirt reads Fox Akula. Could I have everyone please make a roll?
I rolled 11.
Jimothy rolled a 3.
Kim rolled a 6.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
These
the
are good
line's underneath
omens.
it.
Good omens. Okay.
Yeah, I like Jimothy.
She, the woman in front of you, gestures for you to have a seat at the table and asks, "How can I help you?"
First
Kenny,
off,
you can ask first, Mr.
Where
Delbert.
the seats at the table? Is there any seat that toward the corner with no windows or points of entry. I don't want anyone sneaking up behind me.
At the table, there are some chairs around the table. Inside the cabin, there are windows to let the outside light inside. You could move a chair purposefully into a corner if you wish.
Don't mind me, aces and eights, dead man hand and all that. Delbert don't trust nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here. Don't take no offense now. This is just what I do. Sit over here. Now.
She just stares at you.
I said no offense.
That's what you do with crazy people. You let them work it out first to see where you're at.
Don't even worry about it. Said no offense. Look, was Akula?
Yes. Hi,
Akula.
I'm Fox Akula.
Yeah, you are. She sure is.
Real foxy.
So foxy. You're right, Tess. Hey, we wanted to make a deal. Let's haggle. We need some rafts, and you said you didn't want to do this over the phone, so here we are.
Oh, you called us before, did you?
Yeah, on the telephone.
Oh, okay. You hear her do a deep sigh and go, okay, got it. Sorry about that. Yes. So how many will be in your party?
6?
I mean, that's a number, but you said it like it was a question. I really don't know.
Look, you know how flaky people are these days. They're not real good stand-up people all the time. It's been a while, since, hey, look, it's going to get brought up since the incident, but we think we're all past that. But
well, hey,
this
man,
is Delbert here.
I thought one of the rules, dude, was like that we weren't gonna talk about the incident.
Well,
dude.
I mean, I ain't gonna specifically say anything about it, Jimothy. I'm just saying, you think everybody's gonna show up? I don't know, man.
Yeah, man, why not?
Jimothy, you're always so optimistic.
Where are Jimothy and Tess right now? Jimothy, where are you in the cabin?
Is there a ceiling fan?
Absolutely.
I'm under it staring at it.
The ceiling fan is currently off.
I'm thinking about turning it on.
It does have one of those pull strings to turn it on if you'd like to do that.
No, I'm just playing with the string. Sure.
But then you get tired and a little bit sweaty and you wish you'd turned it on, but it just didn't happen. Tess, what are you doing?
Is there a bathroom there in the main lobby cabin?
In the cabin, you do not see one.
Is there an outhouse, Miss Foxy Fox?
Oh. Akula looks at you and goes, you look familiar. Why do you look familiar to me?
Oh, I have an Instagram that is very popular. I visit a bunch of touristy places and post it on my social media.
She usually gets us a discount, for the exposure.
Yeah. What's the name of your Instagram account?
Oh gosh,
that's it. My gosh. Yes, I remember now. It's very good.
My gosh, yeah.
An outhouse. Oh, well, we are in the middle of the woods. So, nature.
I told you, Tess, just go sit down in the stream, let it flow.
Okay, can I do that?
Ooh, you're going to... Fox Akula looks around and goes, yeah, you could go anywhere you want. Do you go outside?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door and you step outside and you immediately notice that the heat difference between inside the cabin and outside. Inside has some air conditioning, outside definitely does not. And so a bunch of mosquitoes and dragonflies immediately start buzzing around you. What do you want to do?
I panic.
Yes, panic time. Okay. So the two of them started bringing up the incident, and there was an agreement you weren't going to talk about the incident. So this has set off your panic time. Can you tell me one thing about the incident that you remember? You're going to make it up right now. One thing about the incident that you want to be true. It could be a big detail. It could be a small, petty detail. Your choice.
A fourth member died.
Okay, we're swinging for the fences. Okay.
So a seventh member.
I mean, seventh member.
One of your friends died. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you leave the cabin, you're thinking about how, man, it would have been, what was their name? Who died?
Tubbs.
Bubs?
Tubbs. She just killed my brother.
Tubbs is a real one. You're remembering how you really wish that Tubbs was here. You're starting to feel some sweats. You need some air, so you step out, but then you're hit with that great forest humidity and heat as bugs immediately start noticing your presence and come over to say hi. We'll pick up with you in a second. Back in the cabin, you just watch Tess bolt. She just bolts, man. She leaves, shuts the door, and Akula goes, "Oh, I had tissue. I had wet wipes.
Hey, man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. There's really nothing to be done about it. You just go, you know?
She'll be fine. Jimothy probably said something to upset her. You know, it happens all the time.
It does
Man
happen
always puts
all
his
the
foot in
time.
his mouth.
I'm trying to right now, but I'm not. I gotta limber up or something.
Jimothy?
Yeah, hey.
Do you want to sit?
Nah.
I don't know, in the corner with your friend, or?
No, I think that's a little weird, dude. I'm fine right here. I mean, I
okay.
guess if you want to put me in the corner, I don't know.
Get your own corner, Jimothy. I scouted this one out myself.
The thing about buildings is usually there's more than one corner in them, I think.
Jimothy and Delbert, could you two make a roll for me, please? Target number is 10. So if you get
17.
a 10 or higher, just, all right.
12.
Success?
12.
All right. You both notice that she has taken out her cell phone and 911 is on the display. She hasn't hit call yet, but it is just sitting there next to her.
But anyway, do you take cash or a credit card?
Well,
for
you
these,
said there'll be
boat rentals?
six members. And
Yeah, I think all 6 will show up.
Okay. Any kids? Any older people? What's the age range we're talking about?
We're all pretty close in age. You know, we're all early 30s. No
Great.
kids. I mean, most of us can swim.
Okay. Yeah, cash is, we actually, our internet's not so great out here. We don't really have card readers. So yeah, cash is great. Tess.
Yeah?
After the panic kind of subsides a little bit, you start to look around. Do you want to stay near the cabin, or are you going to wander off?
I'll wander off.
Oh, yes. Yes, my dear.
Should have made her 4 characters.
As you're wandering off, are you going to go towards the river or further into the forest away from everyone else?
Towards the river.
You walk down to the banks, and it's pretty cleared out along this portion of the river. A lot of the trees have been cut down, so you can get a really good, majestic view of this just spring that is just pouring water out, traveling down this lovely river. You look across to the other side, and you can see some squirrels hopping around, birds chirping. It's quite pleasant. This area, beautiful. This is going to make a great location for the start of your float trip. You also start to hear what kind of sounds like, I guess in your travels as you're going to different places, you've heard different folklore of people explaining, each their own local monster variation of what lurks in the woods. And this just sounds like something big, some kind of homunculus just crashing through the forest and coming in your direction.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Do I have a cell phone
You do.
with me? Okay. I want to call Delbert. Does Delbert have a cell phone?
Delbert's got a cell phone.
Can I call Delbert?
You can.
Okay. And I'm telling him about these noises.
Are you calling him or sending him a message?
I'm calling him.
Okay, Delbert, your phone rings. Do you answer?
Delbert always answers his phone.
I slapped the phone out of his hand. I thought, man, we said no phones, dude.
We're just paying for the trip, man. We're not on the trip yet. We're just doing business.
We're here. No phones, man.
You're right, Jimothy. When you're right, you're right. You're always right.
Yeah, well,
but
my
Jimothy,
last boss
I think,
didn't think so, but I thought so. Yeah, you're right.
Jimothy, I think you left your pocket in the car, though. You better go check before it goes bad in the heat.
Wait, which one, man? They're not all important.
The most important one, your snack pocket.
Oh, okay, I'll be right back. Don't turn this fan on without me, man. I want to see which way it spins.
I would never. You know, buddy. I got you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to the car.
Akula looks at you, Delbert, and goes, "You guys got a thing about cell phones?"
We told that to Jimothy to make him happy. He's a weird duck. As I'm sitting over here in the corner in the back, he's a bit of an oddball. Okay, you get used to him, but he's all I gotta take this call though, probably, because I'm a very important person.
Oh, what is it you do?
I'm a jack of all trades, if you will. I'm a collector. I got some rare beer cans back home. You might want to take a gander at that. A couple misprints, But hey, look, I apologize. It's very unprofessional, but I gotta take this phone call.
That's fine. I'm gonna go get you the legal release form for the trip. You take your time. I'll get the form. I'll be right back. She gets up. The cabin is pretty big, but you can definitely just see her walk over to another part of it, start rummaging through a desk, coming back with a paper, putting it in front of you when you take your call. Littleman, when you come out, you see your car. Did you all drive here together or in separate cars?
I assumed we carpooled.
One big van, maybe?
A mystery machine, if
Mystery
you will.
machine,
Will.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You see the mystery machine. You don't see Tess. Littleman, what do you want to do?
Well, I gotta look for my pocket, man.
You're looking for your pocket?
Yeah, in the car.
All right. You go into the car and you start looking for your pocket. Tess, phone is just ringing. No one has answered so far. Dilbert, do you answer it?
I answer.
Okay. Tess, what do you say?
I'm hearing some weird noises, and I don't know what to do.
This is nature, Tess. We told you about this.
No, like, I mean, it's like really, it sounds really big.
Well, is it coming towards you or going away from you?
I don't know, it's just around.
Well, go away from the noise until you tell me what it is. If it's a bear, what is it? If it's brown, lay down.
If I jump in the river, will it still track me?
I don't know what it is, Tess. I'm inside the cabin.
Can I jump in the river?
You can do whatever you want. I'm not your dad, Tess.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, can I?
Is your phone waterproof though, Tess?
No, I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay, put it on
There's no
speaker or
help.
something. Oh my God, what do you want me to do? Can't influence a bear, Tess. Bears can swim. Are there bears around here? Fox, you guys got bears?
Akula looks at you and goes, yeah, this is the forest. We've got black bear, some brown bear. We've got elk. We've got deer, snakes, spiders, scorpions sometimes. Lots of catfish.
Tess, see if you see any catfish when you jump in the river. Tess?
All right, we'll cut outside to Tess. Tess,
Yeah?
what are you doing? At this point, whatever's making that noise is moving away from you towards the direction of the cabin.
What do I do?
Social influencer, what do you do?
God, I don't.
You don't know? Roll a die for me.
A 9.
Okay, fail. Tess, you're panicking right now. What's the dumbest panic move you can think of doing?
Follow the creature thingy?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. With my camera out.
With
Ooh.
her camera out, yes. Influencer.
Very good. So you go out, you're following her, following this thing with your camera, and as you approach it, what you're seeing from behind looks like someone has taken a bunch of chain links and made a kind of vest out of them that goes over their top of their body, but they've also made some kind of head covering that comes down over their shoulders. You've not quite ever seen anything like this, and it looks really weird, especially for this weather. And as best you can tell, whoever's wearing this is pretty big and pretty tall. Do you continue following?
Yeah.
You watch as they make their way towards the cabin, come into the clearing where you've parked your van. Jimothy, rummaging through the van, but where are you looking for your pocket?
I'm looking. Well, he said something about snacks, so I'm looking with the snacks.
You're looking with the snacks?
Yeah.
What kind of snack does Jimothy eat?
Goldfish.
Jimothy, you feel something impact your van and it kind of shakes back and forth a little bit.
Yay, man, what are you doing?
The rocking motion of it has kind of knocked you to the ground, so your head is below the seats at this point. Do you get up and take a look, or are you just gonna keep looking for your snack?
Oh, hold on, let me roll a die. Oh, I just realized my pockets are on me. I've had pockets this whole time. He played a prank. So now I'm getting up and I'm going back in. And I'm mad.
How does that make you feel that you've been pranked?
Oh, doesn't like
Very
it.
good. Delbert, can you please make a roll for me? Delbert, do you think any of your past history has involved you being vigilant about your surroundings at all?
I like to think so. I like to think I'm a very competent person who's, can handle any situation. I like to think that. And I rolled a 1.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. So for you, after the phone call, you're like, it's Tess being Tess. What can you do? She's being spooked by some birds. It's going to happen. This is shaping up to be a pretty fun float trip. You're going to really need to consider like how many coolers you're going to need to bring, what you're going to pack in them, what kind of adult substances are really going to, make this just the best it can. And so you don't see a large older man coming up to the cabin door who just takes his foot and kicks the door open, and the door slams against the wall, knocking a picture frame loose falls, shatters on the ground. And as you turn from your corner, you actually have a pretty good view because he doesn't see you immediately because he walks straight into the table and is just looking at Fox Akula where you're seeing him from the side. And you see this older man wearing what looks like a chain link Snoopy dog head helmet with like big droopy Snoopy ears and a tank strapped to his back feeding what you think is oxygen maybe through tubes to his nose. And Akula Fox stands up and shouts, Grandpa Sergey, what are you doing? Tess, what are you doing?
I'm crouched behind the van with my camera out watching as this
You're filming him like he's a cryptid? This is brilliant. I like it.
Yes.
Very good. Littleman, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going back in, man.
To the van or?
No, to the cabin, dude.
I like to think Jimothy enters the same way.
Sure. We could say the door shuts again. Jimothy, how do you enter?
I kick it open, man. No, I use the handle.
Oh, that's good. You come in just in time to see this larger guy, hit these metal ears just flopping back and pointing at the two of you and saying, you damn fools. Now listen, it's cursed, wicked. It cannot be allowed. 6 of them went in, torn apart. My own slams his fist down on the table and it makes a little dent as the table legs kind of buckle. His Roast Cosmos shirt just really showing how much he's perspiring. What do you want to do?
Oh, man, you need to calm down. Like, hold on, let me ask you a question, man. Like, what time were you born? What's your sign? Because I'm getting some weird vibes coming off of you, bro.
Go ahead and roll.
A 7.
He looks at you, and as he turns, one of his floppy metal ears just kind of swoop down, but you are able to duck under it so it doesn't slap you across the face. Pretty good moves, Littleman. However, he does close the distance immediately, and now he's doing that uncomfortable, like, nose-to-nose talking that everyone enjoys, saying, "This is the river of blood."
Oh, I thought, wait, what was the name? Are we at the wrong river, man? Which river were we supposed to go to?
Delbert, what are you doing?
I'm just taking this all in. I'm making mental notes of this whole thing. I'm like, interesting.
Delbert, did you drive us to the wrong river, dude?
Have I ever taken us to the wrong place, Jimothy?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
No, I don't think so. This lady over here, Foxy Akula, like, she remembered the phone call, I think. It's a river. Whatever, man. It's a river.
That's a great point, man. A river's a river when you think about it.
Right, we'll float. We all float down here.
Yeah, let's go.
Delbert, go ahead and make a roll. I'm going to say to see if you succeed in confusing this guy.
A 7.
That's a good number.
That's a number.
That's a number.
Nailed it. He's just looking at both of you looks to Akula. We mustn't feed it. It is killed before. It still hungers. I told you, close this place down. Grandpa, you're off your meds. Look, shh. We're all it's gonna be okay.
Like playing with this little chain mail or whatever, dingling.
You go up and touch it.
Well, I'm right there. He's right in my face.
Yeah.
I'm double checking the Yelp reviews to see if there's anything like this that's been mentioned. Like, I looked this place up, man. I don't remember any river of blood.
You know, man,
nonsense.
at my last job at the textile factory, I told them we should get into chainmail, just putting it into clothing in random spots. I thought it'd be big with the kids, but they fired me. So this is cool, man.
Tess, you hear shouting and furniture breaking from inside the cabin, but you can't see in the cabin from where you are behind the van. What do you want to do?
I go inside.
Beautiful. Do you say anything when you go inside?
What's going on?
He drove us to the wrong river, man.
The old man turns his head to looks at Tess and goes, "Don't I know you?"
Who looks at me? The weird creature person?
He's a big fan.
The big man,
Snoopy?
Snoopy, big man, chain link Snoopy.
No, I don't know him.
What do you mean, man? He's got like an Instagram, dude. You're probably one of the followers. He's got like 8 million of them.
Followers, obviously.
Do you follow Bosh Bagosh?
It's amazing how many followers you have where there's not good internet.
I only worry about quantity, not quality. Yeah.
Of content or followers?
Followers. I only care about the number, okay? I just want 1 million followers. That's it. I don't need to know who they are, their names, or nothing like that. Yeah.
Real humanitarian, Tess.
Yeah.
The old man and the chain link Snoopy is just looking back and forth between you three having this bizarre conversation, looking back to Akula. Tess, could you make a roll for me, please?
18.
Looking at you, Tess, he starts to calm down a little bit. Not sweating as much. His breathing kind of catches. It's like he knows he can place you somewhere. He just can't quite place what it is. But for a second, it kind of triggers his non-reptile part of his brain so he can focus. But then he goes right back to lashing into you guys, lashing into Akula, repeating himself, saying, we're not going to let this happen. We cannot let this happen. This is wrong.
Hey, listen, dude, okay? We'll come prepared, all right? I've been on many a float trip. If you think I need something else to be prepared for the Red Raven River, I double-checked the GPS and the Yelp reviews, and everyone's on here talking about how Fox is a fox, and she's really good at her job, and she's well on her way to getting a 5-star review in Yelp. It doesn't mention anything about you, no river of blood.
Oh, shit, man, you're at the wrong river, dude.
Yeah, he's at the wrong river, Timothy.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass him, though.
Oh, it's okay, man. Hey, directions are hard, man. When I was delivering pizzas for a while there, dude, I would get lost all the time. And then they fired me.
I'm going to say you're trying to manipulate and calm him down a bit. Delbert, go ahead and make a roll.
17.
He starts catching his breath a little bit, and he goes out loud saying, what, am I? Am I at the wrong river? What? He walks out of the cabin, shuts the door. What do you do?
I look at Fox, I go, is he okay?
Grandpa Sergey has had a hard life. This is the family business. He used to run it back in the day. There's, family drama, family trauma. There's incidents we're not supposed to talk about.
Oh,
we understand incidents.
Yeah, so this place is very meaningful to him. But sometimes he gets worked up. I don't even know how he got here. He doesn't have a car, but he'll be fine as long. I mean, his heart sometimes he has a bad heart. Thank you for getting at least 2 successes. So we're rocking this so far.
She says that.
You have 2 failures before that. We're doing fine. Don't worry. It's all good.
He probably got all worked up if you've seen Tess out there using the bathroom. Do you feel better now, Tess?
Yeah.
You went to the bathroom?
Hey, man, how'd your poop go?
No, it was just a number 1.
Oh, man, you don't have to lie.
At that giggle, the door gets kicked in again. I read the lettering on the sign. You think I can't read? It says Red Raven River right over there. I know where I am. We're at the River of Blood.
You just said Red Raven River. This isn't the River of Blood. That's 2 different names.
Jimothy, he comes over and crosses the distance to you and puts his hands around your collar and kind of lifts you up a little bit.
Whoa.
He's doing a very insistent, you cannot go. You cannot go.
Why? Is it like against the law or something, man?
I walk
Damn
over.
fool kids. Okay, you walk over. What do you do?
I put my hand on his shoulder. I was like, hey, buddy, pal, the war's over. Okay, trust me, I know. I've been in a few myself. War's over. Okay, take a breath.
Well, actually,
put down little Jimothy.
man, when you think about it, the wars never end. They just move. Like, we're always fighting a war. It's just like, where, But you should still, put me down or something. I don't know.
You know what, buddy? You do what you want with him. I'm going to go back to my corner. It's fine.
So Sergey's got Little Man by the collars, lifted up. I was going to have you roll and add your skill because you were saying some good things. However, Little Man kind of cut the feet out from under you. So just make a normal roll.
1. Hot dice, everybody. Hot dice.
Little Man, what's your traumatic flaw?
Dead weight. I think I've been proving that. I go limp.
Yep. You do. 'Cause you've been kind of doing the ballerina stuff with the core, all right, where you've tried to been contracting your midsection to hold it up, but then you just go loose, and Sergey feels like your full weight of just, use a dead weight boy, yeah?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either, but we're just gonna say yeah. Yeah, use a dead weight boy. And so as you go limp, Grandpa Sergey isn't ready for it and loses his footing, and he falls over backwards, hitting his head on one of the chairs as your body then comes down on top of him, and he hits his head again on the floor.
Oh.
Akula goes, whoa!
Okay.
Whoa.
Don't worry, guys. I worked in a hospital for about a week. Okay, I know just what to do. We need to call for help.
Who are we calling?
Not 911, dude.
Now hold on. He has a chainmail helmet on.
Oh, that's
He's probably
true, too.
fine.
Oh, you're right. Is he okay?
Right? Is he
Are
fine?
you Mister? Hey, Mister.
I poke his side with the tip of my foot, like the toe.
As you poke his side, he does the Michael Myers sit-up maneuver, and a fountain of red gore mixed with green slime and boogers just is expelled from his mouth and his nose, and it sprays all three of you across the chest. Go ahead, and we're going to do our first sanity roll. Go ahead and just roll out your d20 for me.
I got a 10.
Littleman?
That's a 2.
Tess got an 18.
If you got 10 or higher, you lose 1 point of sanity. Littleman, you lose 2 points of sanity. Fox looks down at Grandpa Sergey and goes, after he spews, he falls back down, and it's obvious to all of you at this point, he's no longer breathing. His chest is no longer contracting. Akula goes down, kind of does the pulse, the heart, puts her ear to his chest and goes, so what I can do is I can offer you a discount on your next 3 floats if you sign up with us today in the next 30 seconds. Here, sign this paper, go on the float trip, give me your money, please.
Hold up the phone, man. I accidentally kill you, grandfather, which, you know what, that's on me, dude, but we're getting rewarded for that, man? That doesn't seem normal if you ask me.
We put him out of his misery, Jimothy. He's in a better place now. He's no longer in pain.
No, he's right there. He's still here.
Yeah, but that's a better place than he was outside, and it's hot outside. It's air conditioned in here,
Oh,
Jimothy.
that reminds me. I
place.
forgot. I reached up and turned the fan on.
Which way did it go?
Which way did it go?
You pull it, it goes counterclockwise.
Man, I would have thought the other way for sure.
Yeah, look, we'll take it, but I can't guarantee any other floats. How about we just get 75% off of this one float and still give you a 5-star review on Yelp? And Tess will still promote you on her Instagram.
Matter of fact, I'm writing up your Yelp review right now, man. It's like customer service, pretty good. They don't really care if you kill anyone on the premises, man. They're fine with it. 5 stars.
Could I have all 3 of you make a roll, please?
Oh, I got a 2.
13.
Tess?
Tess got an 8.
75%? No, I can't. No, I can't do that. I do Yelp review. I do want that. How about, look, we need the money. We're just opening up. We need the money.
You ain't got life insurance on this guy?
I don't know. I'm not his keeper. He was his own chain link poodle until 20 seconds ago when you killed him.
Well, hold on. Allegedly.
Oh yeah, when you, like you said, when you killed him.
No, allegedly.
How about 25% discount on this one?
Whoa,
for dead grandpa.
What's happening here? We were at 75 and then now we're not?
Jimothy, you can't go back to jail, bud. I won't be in there to protect you this time.
Last time
Does that include
working there, dude.
Well, I had to protect you. Does that include what, Tess?
Does that include the Instagram post too?
Yeah, she's going to be giving that. Your exposure is going to go way up, dude.
Yeah, but now we're worried about your exposure, Jimothy.
Yeah, I can't go back, man. May specifically told me don't come back.
That sounds like a smart thing, Jimothy.
I signed.
She says, it has been memorable, unexpected. I don't know what to say to you people.
Sorry for your loss.
My condoleezas.
These things happen. Grandpas have heart attacks.
Yeah, that's what happened,
Snoopy
man.
helmets all the time. It's just, yeah, it's fine. Look, it's gonna be great.
Side tangent, man. Do you sell shirts? Because this is all gunked up now. And I feel like that's on you.
She looks around and goes, yeah, $100.
Well, here you go. Wait, I don't have a wallet.
So the shirt she's wearing has the company's logo on it, so she just takes that one off.
Oh, hell yeah.
She has another white t-shirt underneath it.
Thanks, bro. I go change.
You'll notice hers has also got some speckles of slime on the back where Grandpa kind of tagged her a little bit. As you leave That's when you start hearing her talking to someone who you can only assume is a 911 operator.
Little delay on the call there for old Grandpa.
Your grandpa's fine. All right, you have successfully done your first little encounter. No. You failed your first encounter because Grandpa died, but that's fine.
I'm fine with it.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Red Raven River, an actual play podcast by your friends at Horrorble Opinions. For this story, we are using the Eldtrich hack system by Dan Masters, which can be found at DriveThruRPG. Music and sound credits can be found in the show notes. Remember to subscribe to Horrorble Opinions and tell others about us so we can continue growing our Horrorble community. And as always, I've been your Game Master Ryan. Thanks for listening, Horrorble people.